Hi YouTube, welcome back to Kathy Rain 2, Soothsayer. I think that this is the day that we're gonna solve this mystery and find out who the soothsayer is. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, and thanks so much for being here. I appreciate the good looks. Okay, let's see what's on our list today. Let's see where we left off. Eileen has joined back up with us. We're looking for the gun, investigating the private investigator office, and talking to the chief ranger. Okay, so let's go straight to the PI office. I think that's where we should
listen to my messages before I leave.
Just kidding. We're gonna listen to the messages first, and then we're gonna go to the PI office.
Hey, it's me, Josh. I heard you woke up and left. I just wanted to let you know that, things don't look good for you with Mr. Longhorn. He had a lot of friends here, and everyone's looking for a scapegoat. I've been trying to keep the guys off your back, but there's only so much I can do. So, yeah, I think it's in your best interest to come to the station voluntarily. It's only a matter of time until there's a warrant with your name on it. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened before. I was in a bad place. Let's talk and clear the air when we can, okay? Bye.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. We'll have to crank up the pace. No time to get derailed by the cops.
But wait, don't we have to work with the police to stop the killer?
Eventually, yes, but I know the cops in this town. The only way we'll get those boneheads on our side is if we give them the soothsayer on a silver platter. There can't be a shred of doubt. And after everything that went down with Lucas, the odds aren't in our favor.
Like, suspecting me for Lucas's murder?
We better stick with the case then.
That's pretty wild. I mean, I guess we were there, but like, come on. Come on. We have so many locations to go to.
Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so
Shocking.
I better work quickly before they get a warrant and ransack the place.
Wouldn't I be getting my little thingy prints all over everything?
Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers. Lucas's address book. I can cross-reference it with my notes. Worth a shot, but no, nothing. Nothing new, just her Onyx Row address, which I already have. I don't need to look that up. What if I could, but I don't have a name to... I don't need to look...
What do I need to look up in the address book? I feel like I have all these things. Sorry, that's so annoying. Okay, so what is even the point of getting in there?
The Longhorn boys, Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Weird note. Some sort of reminder?
Back with your breakfast, what are you eating? Should I write this down? What is this? I'm gonna write this down. This feels important. And I don't know if Kathy will write it down. Mall. Cafe. And square. I think those are zeros. Ooh, yum. That does sound good.
Standard KPD radio manual. Lucas probably used this to decipher police communications.
Whoa, Morse code? Is that what this is?
A police scanner for eavesdropping on the cops. All right, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can
Good
find
morning,
some useful
Risque.
clues in here.
Hello, how are you?
I remember this JK person from when I worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity, though. Probably worth trying to learn more about them. Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the soothsayer. That was the night when he died.
Okay.
JK deliver here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died? Looks like some meeting related to Lucas. That's the day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it. Dog watching, huh? For whom, I wonder? I guess those bad feelings are the least of your worries now, buddy. This must be that thing Lucas mentioned about digging up dirt on the mayor. Jackson is Lucas's youngest son.
Okay. What else can I see here? Pins?
No.
Phone. Do I need to call any of these people from here? Okay, let's back out of this for a second.
No gun, as expected. There are some spare bullets in here, though. Better take some.
My morning's going okay.
Alright, that should be plenty.
I've been troubleshooting some audio issues this morning, so that's been kind of frustrating. But other than that, it's been pretty good, pretty chill.
Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these. No way. I can't. Looks like Lucas has plotted out. Pretty standard.
Audio issues are the worst. So, so frustrating.
Doesn't look like anything of note was thrown away. Lucas's favorite cigars. Whenever he was stuck on a case, he'd light up one of those and just sit and ponder in that chair. I've always been jealous of. Guess that Hawaii retirement isn't happening, Lucas.
And that's the thing, I don't know. I think it's a software issue, but it's pretty impossible to tell. Good morning, bud. Thanks for saying hi. Hello, hello. Basically what's happening is every once in a while I'm streaming, my mic will start picking up double audio, so my voice is echoing, but I can't hear it in my headphones, so I never know when it's happening until I'm editing the VOD after the fact. So I don't know. I have not updated my OBS recently, so that could be something that would be helpful.
Just some old news coverage of a big case Lucas solved in the 80s. Mob related. Got pretty hairy, he told me.
I will try that. Thank you for the suggestion. I get in a really bad habit of skipping updates because whenever they notify me about an update, it's because I'm about to stream. I've opened OBS. I'm about to stream. So I'm like, I don't have time for this right now. And then I skip it. And then I don't think about it. Yeah, so I should definitely update my OBS. Hehe.
Just some guy on a break. That must be the spot. I don't remember the actual impact. No trace of the gun in this area. I should keep looking.
I agree, Sapphire. I worry about that too.
Nope, no gun here. Bingo. I can see something shiny down there. How to get it up, though?
Do I have anything that could be helpful for that? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Useful for heavy lifting. Business as usual. Just some guy. In real life, that's just some random industrial building. No need to go in there.
Oh, yikes. That sounds awful. Okay, so I need something to get the gun
I
out
really
of the
lost
drain.
control there, didn't I?
Probably nothing here that will help me right now. Let's go to the ranger station, maybe. Maybe the chief is there. Doesn't look like it. Can I walk over this way? No, doesn't seem like it. Is there anything this way? No.
Hello again. I'm back.
Oh, hi. Chief Walker is on duty now. You'll find him past the door to your left.
Perfect.
Ah, great. I think I'll have a chat with him then.
Sure. You have a nice day now.
Thanks. You too.
Yes, come in.
Chief Walker?
Yeah, that's me. Who's asking?
Kathy Rain, private investigator.
Oh, another one. I thought you'd all given up by now.
Sorry to disappoint, but this gal is more stubborn than most.
Apparently. Go on then.
What do you know about the soothsayer?
You're a PI. You know how this works. You'll have to make do with my statements in the press.
Did you know Deborah Sinclair well?
I did, yes. I considered her a friend.
Bad.
I'm sorry. That must have made things hard for you.
Indeed. It was somewhat of a relief when the city boys took over the murder case.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, we both know how they relate to the murders, but other than that, I haven't come
Love you,
into
Medio.
contact with them.
Thanks for popping in.
I don't want to ask him about that.
I hope you're doing well.
I don't want to ask him about that. Are you familiar with Pyre?
I have no idea
Kathy Rain
what
is
you're
going
talking
well
about.
so far. Thanks for the
Never
lurk.
mind. Guess you guys never got that far. Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Afraid not. I don't know who she is.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I've never heard that name before.
I don't want to ask. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I'd like to speak to Ranger Cooper. Can you arrange that?
No can do. Ranger Cooper is on leave for the time being.
Uh-huh.
He is?
Interesting.
Personal reasons. He'll be back on duty in a few weeks.
A few
I can
weeks.
pass on your details if you wish.
I can't wait that long. Surely there's no harm in providing his phone number. I just need to speak with him.
No phone, which is the case for all of our resident rangers.
Resident rangers? That means they all live within the confines of the park, right?
Yes, I suppose it does. But you shouldn't try to go find him, miss.
You know what we're gonna be doing.
What's stopping me, Chief? Bear Creek is public land, isn't it?
Technically, yes. Just don't harass the poor man, will you? He's been
If
through
I know
enough.
one thing about Kathy,
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind.
she's gonna bother.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
She's gonna bother this man.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
No, I don't. That's not a familiar name.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay.
A tea person, I see. Black or green?
Depends on the mood. Yao Pond's my favorite.
That's Deborah
Heard of it?
Sinclair's favorite.
I have, but not until I started doing research on Deborah Sinclair. She loved that stuff, didn't she?
Ah, of course. Yes, indeed. She's the one who introduced me to it.
What do you think of Cassie?
Oh, Miss Sullivan does a fine job. I'm sure she'll make a great ranger one day.
Do I have anything else that would be interesting to him? I don't think so.
I found one of these things lying around.
Oh, yes. I'm quite pleased with the turnout.
Okay, that's probably enough.
Thanks, I'll be going now.
Alrighty then. Good luck.
I should see if I could find out where those resident rangers live. Maybe something in this room can help.
Map?
Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out. Ah, there's the ranger accommodations. It's not that far of a trek from the nearest parking spot, so I should be able to cover the rest of the distance on foot.
Nice.
I better not risk it without a gun, though. Lucas's revolver should be somewhere near the crash site.
Okay, so I can't go there without the gun, and I need something that will help me retrieve the gun. You know, this is so silly. Do you know the first thing that came to my mind? I said, you know what I need? A magician's wand and a little bit of gum. Cellar door, good morning. Hello. I want some wind chimes so bad. So badly.
I guess she's not home.
Can I get in?
Nah, there's no reason to break into
Dang
Meadows'
it.
trailer.
Fine. Would I have something at my office? I kind of
Hey, hey!
doubt it.
Hey, E.
What do we have here? Safe, phone, books, fan, article answering machine, laptop, bulletin board. Let's check the living area. See what we can find in there. Bike tools?
Useful things for when the Catmobile.
Okay, helmets, junk
Every
box.
biker worth her salt has got a box like this somewhere.
Nothing in the junk box? Shocking.
My walk-in closet.
Scarf?
Maybe later. The red one. I
Handbag.
shouldn't need to bring.
Spice rack, dirty dishes, oven, coffee maker, mirror, makeup, photo, postcard.
A postcard left by Jimmy Cochran. That strange old. He was discharged a year after we met, and
I don't think that there's anything in here. Nice! You're all settled in. That sounds great. How was your flight?
can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Can I ask her? No, I can't ask her about that. Darn it.
I'm looking for a person that Lucas knew who goes by JK.
No one next to you. That's
Ring any
ideal.
bells?
That's perfect.
Not really.
What are your thoughts on Faith Cyrene?
Well, she must be a ruthless woman, butchering Lucas like that.
I'm guessing it wasn't her first kill. She knew several of the murder victims. And even if she didn't take them out personally, she's gotta be a major accessory.
Probably, yeah. I wonder who's in charge, though. Is Faith Cyrene calling the shots, or is it the ranger guy?
Good question. It could even be someone else entirely. I don't think we know enough to say for sure. What do you think about Victor Cooper?
Well, from what you told me, he sounds like a dangerous person. We have to be careful if we decide to go after him.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on the Ingstrom patient that Rose had a relationship with?
Well, I'd say it's an odd coincidence if it has nothing to do with her murder.
Agreed. Let's hope we can get to the bottom of who this mystery patient is soon. What's your opinion on that Phase guy?
Well, drug addicts aren't the most reliable witnesses, are they? We should probably take some of the things he told you with a grain of salt.
I really like her hair.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
I don't
All
really,
right, that's all.
Okay.
don't really want to ask her about all that. There must be, I guess there has to be something here. But what?
I already looked at No need to make that. No need to.
Okay.
Still just the initials, but a number for JK is
Okay,
listed here.
That's helpful.
I should give them a call.
Can I do that here? Instead of having to go to my office. Nice.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants.
That's
I
what
shouldn't
this
try to
stuff
leave
is.
any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully.
Okay.
All right, I think that's everything. I'll gather up all the clues
Oh.
and see if I can make any sense of them.
Okay.
All right, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK. My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK, posing as Lucas.
Interesting.
All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean.
Dog case?
These all share the 101. Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK. Dog watching.
Oh. Well.
I guess that technically fits, but I somehow doubt the entire correspondence is dog-related.
Okay.
I should look for other interpretations.
It says, was this about a man's best friend all along? That's funny. Ten, 11. What is this all about?
No, I don't think that's correct.
That's not what I meant to spell. Oral. Arc.
No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think that's correct.
Sorry, we're brute forcing this a little bit.
No, I don't think that's correct.
Okay, so it's not that. Ten, 11 would be JK.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet.
Hi,
That can't
Liv.
be a
Good
coincidence.
morning.
The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then.
Thanks for the
First,
best.
there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person. I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll
Okay.
probably need to send multiple messages to convey that.
So this must be like place and time. So or is it? What is the 333 about? Ooh, paper crafting. Fun. Okay. Well, if we're looking at this situation, is 1064 something? Message for local delivery. I wonder if 104 is the park.
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. Lucas Long.
Okay, so 1011, 104.
Sure, the incoming messages start with 1011, but I'm not sure Lucas would use the same prefix in his responses. I know Lucas had multiple informants, so surely they each had some unique identifier? Otherwise, it would be impossible.
Would 555 be his? That'd be EEE, which doesn't really make sense. What's his name? Lucas? You think 333 would be the cafe? Oh, 3 times 4. Oh, I see. 3, 4 times. I see what you mean. Okay. So do we think 104 is the time? Let's just try the 555. Oh, Liv. You silly goose.
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 1011 prefix means JK. I think I need to...
Lucas Longhorn. There we go. So it's double L. 1212. And then...
1212 should be the correct prefix, and the numbers after that match one of the 10...
Okay. 1212. Message for local delivery, 1064? No. 1017? Report in person, 1025.
Yes. 1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person. I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response.
Ten four.
Got a response. 10-4. That must mean acknowledged.
Okay.
Another one. 10-20,000. Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond.
Oh, the 000 is just a question mark. Okay. So, location? Question mark. 1212 1111.
Yes, that should work. If the list on the post-it is correct, I think that this is the way to tell them that I'd like to meet at the park.
Okay. Now I just have to figure out the time. 10-4.
Good. Another acknowledgement.
Yes, it reminds me of that too.
And a query
10:36.
once again, it looks like. If we've settled on the park as a location, what's this now?
Correct time, and we want 12:12. And if it's military time, then that's 1400. Let's see if that's
Yes,
correct.
that
Okay.
should work.
$10.76.
1076. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
Nice. That was fun. I liked that puzzle. It was like the perfect amount of difficult for me.
Hey there. Are you JK?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pollution galore. Go for a swim, and you're liable to grow another limb.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Got her.
Let's cut the charade. I heard that thing beep in your pocket. You're JK.
That's so. Who am I talking to?
I'm Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
All right. I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
I wish. I was there when he died. A suspect, killed him, and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
No, at least, I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea
New
Hall?
name for our list.
A senior at KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
And what?
No. Damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No, I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off.
Aw.
Don't tell me that. Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon. You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed. Now go on. Get out of here.
This lady can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit.
Okay.
At least I got a lead out of this. Andrea Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
Come in. Yeah.
Hey there. I'm looking for Andrea.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No? Why do you say that?
You don't recognize me.
Oh, yes,
do
that
you?
is Kathy's way, 100%.
Oh, wait. You came to my office a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I needed your help with my missing roommate. You can probably guess her name.
Oh. Small world, eh?
Better late than never. I still can't pay your greedy PI fees, though, so you might as well fuck off again.
Sorry about that, but I'm running a business. Another case led me here. I'm not looking to get paid. I just need a few moments of your time, if that's okay.
Figures. Well, fine. Come in then.
Thanks. What's your name again?
Rebecca Dawson.
All right. I'm Kathy.
Are those
but
ropes?
I guess you know that.
I do. Let's talk.
Can you tell me about Andrea's disappearance?
Sure. Basically, she took off on her motorcycle one night and never came back. Didn't say where she was going or why.
She was a biker, huh? What kind of motorcycle are we talking about?
Well, it was black, pretty big, looked kind of sporty. I think she said it was imported from Japan.
Got it, yeah. I happened to see one just like it a few days ago. Please, continue.
Yeah, so, at first, I wasn't worried about Andrea. Suddenly leaving for a day or two wasn't unusual for her. After a week, though, I felt that I had to file a missing persons report. Total waste of time, that was.
I can relate. Cassidy cops aren't a reliable bunch. And then you reached out to me?
Yes, tried every PI in town. Maybe I was naive to think I could afford any of them, but I felt I had to do something. That plan obviously didn't pan out either. Weeks passed, and after a certain point, I had to let things go. There was only so much I could do.
How long has Andrea been missing?
About a month, I think.
Wait, so she disappeared around the end of April?
Sounds about right. Why?
Is that when the murder started?
That's when they found Jane Doe, one of the soothsayer victims.
Oh, yeah, I read about that, but the age is wrong. Andrea's 22, and the paper said 18.
Rebecca, there's a margin of error. The later paper said early 20s.
Oh, no. How could I be so blind? It's her. It's gotta be her.
We don't know that for sure, but yeah, things don't look great. Andrea is not a local, is she?
Far from it. She came from Australia.
That would explain the lack of dental records, too.
Fuck. We need to tell the cops all of this, don't we?
Not yet.
We do, but let me handle that, okay? I have more evidence to share with them.
Okay. God damn it, Andrea.
Yikes.
What happened when you filed that police report?
Well, they didn't take me seriously at all. I told them the truth about Andrea, and they immediately dismissed her as voluntarily missing, like she was some stupid teen runaway. They never even bothered to come and look at her stuff.
So Andrea has had a tendency to disappear from time to time?
Yeah. She's been known to hang out in some sketchy circles. People who like to party hard, if you know what I mean.
Sounds about right.
Ah, drugs were involved?
Yes, all kinds.
Who were those sketchy people then? Got any names?
No, I didn't want anything to do with that crowd.
So, Andrea had a drug problem, did she?
She used drugs, yes. She wouldn't call it a problem, though. She'd say she was in full control and that narcotics were tools like any other, or instruments to improve performance and expand the mind.
And do you agree with that?
For a superwoman like Andrea, maybe. She seemed to have a handle on it. But I mean, she had a whole circle of junkie friends, and I have no idea what messed up things they were doing off campus.
And you don't know anything about these junkie friends of hers?
No. I tried to keep a healthy distance from those people.
If you know so little about them, how do you know they were even junkies?
Trust me. I grew up in Cassidy. I've seen meth heads on the street since kindergarten.
Yeah, point taken. I don't want to ask her about that. I should go examine the computer before I start asking about it.
Okay.
A bit premature. I should ask more about Andrea first.
Okay. I thought that I asked everything in here.
What do you know about the soothsayer?
Maybe I just need to ask
Just what's
everything
been
else.
reported in the media. I truly hope Andrea isn't that poor girl.
I know this is difficult, but we need to talk about the possibility of Jane Doe being Andrea.
Such a horrible way to go. I wish I had anything useful to say about it.
So nothing you know about the murder connects in any way to Andrea or her habits?
I don't think so. Sure, she went to Constance Hill from time to time, but so does every other college kid, right?
I guess so, yeah. So you're not aware of anyone in particular that she'd hang out with there?
No one comes to mind.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Hardly anything.
Have you ever heard of a drug called pyre?
No.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker Faze.
Afraid not.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene?
Nope.
This might be a random question, but Andrea didn't have any facial scars, did she?
No.
Oh, nothing. I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper.
No. I'm not much for the outdoors.
Okay. Is that enough?
A bit premature. What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
No more than what's in the papers.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Never heard of it.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
No.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
No.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No.
I don't want to ask.
I've asked all of this,
What was
haven't
Andrea like?
She was brilliant. A born engineer, obsessed with
missed
technology,
this one.
computers, and tinkering with all of her little gadgets. But she wasn't weird or awkward like so many smart people are, you know? She understood people.
I?
She could explain the most complicated things so anyone could understand.
Sounds like a woman with a bright future ahead of her. I have a feeling it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though.
No, she had a self-destructive side too. I think she saw herself as a thing to push to the limit, just like her machines.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Mr. Goose.
Well, she didn't care much for her health. It felt almost like she found it insulting to be limited by a human body with all of its inconveniences. Experimenting with drugs was a part of that, I think.
I see.
I think that was everything.
That's all for now, thanks.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So now we get to look at everything over here.
Looks like Andrea was taking something apart here. A hard drive, I think. I hear magnets like these are quite strong for their size. Might come in handy.
Yes.
Got it.
What about one of these cables?
What a mess. There are lots of if I knew what I was looking for, I'm...
Aw.
There's a spool of metal wire here. I could probably find a good use for that.
Okay. And what else can I see? Hi, Miss Clover. Hello, Miss Clover. Welcome. Good girl. Good girl. Password. Oops, I didn't mean to skip her dialogue. Okay.
Hey, Rebecca?
Yes?
I love the way she's sitting.
Any idea of how to access Andrea's computer?
Nope. And good luck with that. I know she put in some hardcore security measures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ask her. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Okay.
Andrea's got a lot of electronics, it looks like.
You've got that right. Every other day she'd bring some new little gadget. I have no idea how a student like her could afford all of that stuff.
Okay, that's all I've got for the time being.
All right.
Let's look at this.
I'll be here if you have more things to
note.
ask.
Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium. Maybe Andrea has some kind of
Bless
pet
you.
reptile back with her folks?
Wait, what'd she
Remind
say?
Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium. Maybe
Ready.
Andrea's CD collection. There are a lot of records by just your average schedule.
I mean, Eileen is good at getting into stuff. Can I? Nice.
All right, that should hold nicely.
Maybe we'll have to come back. Because I don't know how to get in there. At least we know that we can get the gun. So we are advancing in the storyline. We are progressing. Let's get this gun. Come on.
Yes, got
Oh,
it.
good. Had me worried
I
there for a
reloaded it
second.
too. I'm ready for action now.
Perfect. Which means we can go to the residential ranger area. Right here, Cooper's cabin. Ooh, these vibes are good. Look at the sun. Love it. Let's see. Axe.
What a monstrosity. I couldn't even hope to lift that thing. A handheld lantern. Kerosene, probably? It says, this building is federally owned. I believe that's the standard for national parks. No state jurisdiction. All smudged. Can't see jack shit in there.
Do we think I'm gonna be able to get in? Ooh. Okay, so
Well,
the answer is no.
Oh,
So the
my
answer
head.
is no.
This is not good.
Very not good for your condition.
Need
Kathy.
my pills.
Oh shoot.
No.
Oh, that is not good. See you later, Medio. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Trigger warning.
Do you
Trigger
see
warnings all over the place.
the noose, the iron? Those were the holy instruments of my rebirth.
Wait, This is how
For
Isaac
1
Price
second.
died. That psycho priest in Conwell Springs.
Nearly there. Fight your ignorance, child.
No, it can't be. You can't actually be him.
Can't I? I told you, there is no death, only change. When everything burned, the Crimson One slipped out of his suit and skittered away like a cockroach.
Yuck.
With a heavy heart, I donned the mantle. I became Mr. Burgundy.
So Isaac Price became.
And now my form is his shelter.
Oh. Interesting. Ooh, this gives me the shivers. Hello? Hello, Tom.
Easy.
His
Don't
eyes
try to
just
get up
blinked
just
one at a
yet.
time.
I don't want you to faint on me again.
Oh, it's you.
Jettlers, thanks so much
Tom,
for the
was it?
follow. Welcome in.
Yes. My name is Tom Ward. But for the longest time, my name was taken from me.
And in its place, you were only given a hue of red.
Huh?
You're the Crimson One.
Yes.
Huh?
When you burned the threshold, I was set free. I'm ashamed of my past, and I wish to make amends.
That's so? Why should I believe anything you say? You put me through hell in 1995.
Things are out of my control. You don't wear the suit wears you. You can stretch it, bend it, but if you go too far and rip the fabric, you rip yourself.
So it's a case
I
of
see you
possession,
haven't lost your
essentially.
penchant for nonsense metaphors. At least you're not fucking rhyming again.
There's the Kathy we all know and love. I was afraid I had lost you there for a while.
I'm still me. Not that that got me anywhere. I'm broke and brain damaged, my friend was killed, and I'm chasing some of the most dangerous people on the planet.
Dangerous indeed. Which is why I will urge you to reconsider a cooperation. We have a common foe, and you will need allies.
I don't know if I trust
For
him.
all I know, you're the same bastard you always were, and this is all some kind of double cross.
If it was, it would be quite an elaborate one. Weren't you completely helpless a few minutes ago?
Yeah, but you could have just been gaining my trust.
I guess so. I should say thanks for that.
You're welcome. I understand that all of this is a lot to take in, and in due time, I'll
I think
explain
now
everything.
is the due time.
You better. I don't know what the hell is going on, and you're just giving me more questions.
Agreed.
I realize that, but this is neither the time nor the place. When circumstances allow, I'll come find you again.
Just wait a minute. Oh, getting woozy again.
Take those pills, baby. Oh, what's going on here?
All right. I think I'm okay now.
Can I get in?
Well, he's gone. Again. Guess there's nothing I can do but check out the cabin.
Hi,
Locked.
Carmen.
What a shock.
Good morning. Can I lockpick my way in there? Nice. It's kind of dark in here.
Military style. Maybe he used to be in the army or something.
Heater, broom, kitchen cupboard, lamp, bottles, ladder, plants.
A gardening spray can for a sack of potting soil.
What kind of plants we got over here? Oh,
Huh? What was that?
little trapdoor action.
A secret compartment. There was a hand-drawn map and also some kind of document in there.
Ooh, that's not very well hidden. You would think he'd put like a rug over it or something.
Probably for that high shelf with potted plants.
Okay, can I look at the stuff that I just picked up?
Looks like Cooper has drawn a map here. A path through some kind of tunnels. There's no indication of where this is, though. Maybe if I had something to compare it with?
Okay. Document.
Whoa, this is an Ingstrom discharge form from last year. The name on here is Victor Kopernik, though, not Victor Cooper.
But that's close enough.
Cooper, Kopernik. They're quite similar. Maybe he changed his name after they let him out?
Ooh.
The timeline fits perfectly with Rose's affair, too.
This is
This
getting
guy has got to be her secret lover.
Wow.
I better head
It's
back to
all coming
Ingstrom's tomorrow
together.
to follow up on all of this. It's too late to catch their visitation hours today.
Okay.
A case of something. Beer, maybe? Various books. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. Decent-sized heater. This must eat quite a lot of firewood in the winter. I doubt this place is well insulated. Gas stove.
Doubt I need
Guess there's
anything
no
else in
electricity out here. He's got running water, though, at least. Dishes and cutlery. I think that's a paraffin lamp. Probably a useful light source in here after dark.
Okay.
Say what
Can
you
I
will
take
about
that
Tom, but he
rope?
did save my sorry butt.
Guess not. So... Man. Let's go back to the office, I guess. Because we can't go to the psych hospital yet.
Hey, E.
Maybe we can, like, catch Eileen up.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
Get some
What's up?
get some clues, cross-reference a little bit. Whoops, not what I meant to do.
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
You know she does.
A little, I suppose. What are the specifics?
Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and it prompts a password when I boot it up. Is there any way to bypass that?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe the computer book I bought for the office last year could be useful?
Oh, right. Remind me, where did we put that?
It's on the shelf behind you, Kathy.
So, I found out that Lucas's investigation led to a college student called Andrea Hall.
Interesting. What's her link to the case?
Well, apparently Lucas was tracing a motorcycle tied to Andrea. Here's the kicker, though. The description of the bike sounded identical to the one that Faith Cyrene escaped on.
Huh. That's a clear connection between this student and Faith, then. Keep me posted.
Are we not going to tell her that we think...
So, are you getting good use out of the book? You haven't...
Maybe.
Are we not even going to tell her that we think that Andrea is the Jane Doe?
All right, that's all.
Okay.
All right, let's get that
here's the book
computer
Eileen mentioned. Excellent. There are a few pages about the type of encryption I saw at KCU.
Let's see if we can unencrypt the encryption. With the little information we have.
Come in. Ah, it's you again.
Yep, don't mind me.
Okay. Oh, lots of words.
Looks like I need to get my hands on a second computer. It's too soon for that part.
Okay. I should have read
First-
I should have read the book before I left. You don't have a second computer, it looks like. Maybe I can steal Eileen's? Let's see. Because I don't think Lucas had one in his office. So I think Eileen is our best bet.
Hey, hey!
Hey. Can I talk?
Sure.
Hey, are you using your laptop right now?
Clearly, yes.
Yeah, but I'm almost done. Do you need it for something?
Yep, it's for a thing at KCU. Won't take long, I think.
Sure. Go ahead. Just bring it back in one piece, will you?
I
It
wish we
wasn't
could just
cheap.
bring Eileen with us. 'Cause
Why?
I
Have
feel
I
like she's
ever-
a great asset.
Yes! 4 times!
Fair enough.
Dang, Cappy.
All right, there we go. I've got the laptop set up. Time to deal with the next steps in the book.
Okay.
The applications mentioned here look useful. It says here that they're on a CD that comes with the book.
Okay.
It's too soon for that part.
So I need a CD.
Andrea's CD collection.
But it came with the book. Am I gonna have to... Do I have to go back to get the CD that came with the book? Then why did they bring me all the way back here? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think I am wrong.
Hey!
Hey,
Alright, where's the CD?
can I talk to you?
Sure.
This book was really...
Great.
Okay. So maybe I'm wrong.
All right.
Oh,
Various rep... I don't need anything else from the drawer.
Copies of Memstack and Descrambler Elite. I guess it has to be in the dorm room if it's not here. But I find it weird that it would be in the dorm room. Because they're not the ones that had the book. We had the book.
Yep. Various gadgets. Yes. Damn, impressive. I already looked.
Do I have the CD in there already?
I don't need to.
Okay. Is the CD
The application.
in here?
This should be useful.
Oh, Goofy. Goofy. Did not
This
think.
CD
Excellent. Wow. This is interesting. What's the book say?
It's too soon for that part. I
Okay.
should.
confused. Oh. Cable disconnected.
Ah, here's that.
Okay.
Got it. It's pretty. All right.
DMA.
I should have another look in that computer. It's too soon.
Okay.
I'm done with this part. I should continue with some of the other steps in the process. I've got the hardware set up. Now I just need to change the right BIOS setting on Andrea's PC. I should look for something that says DMA.
Got it. Can I just type in?
I shouldn't waste time guessing.
Press enter to enter BIOS. Is that something that I can do by getting in this? Requires memory dump. Drag onto the program. Okay, so probably not that. DMA disabled.
I've got the hardware set up. Now I just need to change the right BIOS setting on Andrea's PC. I should look for something that says DMA.
But how do I get in there without...
I shouldn't waste time guessing.
I'm not guessing. Press enter to enter BIOS. There we go. I've done that. I've done that multiple times.
All right, I should be done with all the setup for the hack now.
Do I just have to wait?
All right, so I need to assemble the memory signature following the format outlined in these pages. I think I can find all the information I need on Andrea's computer, despite the lack of a password. All right, so I need to assemble the I think I can...
Let's see if that's enough. No password signature found. So do I just have to do it again? Hi, Jampa. Welcome. Welcome in. Let's close this up. Halts on match. What does that mean? Okay. Four-digit software identifier, version number of the software, memory chip serial number. A few common encryption identifiers: 031F, 1A2B, BADD, 1911. Oof. Oh boy. How can I tell what's going on here? I don't know if I need to enable any of this. Now, this feels hard. So one of these... Iron Crypt, Sec Vault, Hex Proofer, Razor Crypt. I should be able to do some typing here, but I do not know what I'm supposed to be typing. I might have to look it up, to be honest with you. I might have to look it up. Because I really don't know what's going on. Let's look it up, guys. Thanks for the toot. I just don't really understand what I'm supposed to be, like how I'm supposed to figure out this thing. From Andrea's computer, we know it's Sec Vault. How do we know that, though? Is that from something... out here? Oh, here. And we know what version it is. I see. And then you find the memory serial on the BIOS screen. Okay. which is right here. Yeah, there is no way that I was gonna figure that out. That was gonna take me like an hour. One A, 2B, 10, 12, 4, 2, 1, 1, 6, 2. What day are we on? Great question. Super solid question. We are on day 5. What? Turn off Andrew's PC, switch to Andrew's PC, click on memstack. I think they're talking about Eileen's laptop. Because memstack is here, it's not on the other one. Type in the code, start capture. Quickly switch to Andrea's PC and turn it back on. Once memstack has found the code, click save capture. You can see it working. Amazing, Liv. Thank you. I'll close my guide. Okay, so we get back in here. Save capture.
Damn. The decryption isn't an automated process. I still have to try different passwords against the encryption hash.
Okay.
After each attempt, the utility will spit out some information about how close I was to the right password, though. We're dealing with a 7-character password, including a mix of numbers, lower and uppercase letters. I should have a look around the room. Maybe I can find some 7-letter word.
7-letter word around the room.
Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium.
Dreddy.
Maybe
okay, 7 incorrect. Great. Thought that was gonna be helpful.
Andrea's CD collection.
Sunbeat.
There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and
Route
Perplex.
6, Perplex. Sunbeat. Route 6. Perplex.
Close. Maybe Andrea just obfuscated it a little bit.
I don't even know what word she just said to me. Okay. Wait, 6 correct. Wanna try substituting uppercase and numbers like you're okay. So the X is a uppercase. What could my other number be? Oh, there's an... Could it be... There we go.
Yes.
Got it. I just realized that it told me that there were 3 numbers in the thing. Don't know what she just said, but... Nailed it!
All right, I'm in.
Oh boy, tons of words here. A base of operations in the old mines sounded like a crazy idea, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Those tunnels have been abandoned for decades, but they're sheltered underground, built to last, and well preserved. The bones of the complex should have electrical infrastructure, heating, plumbing, and some kind of living quarters. The main problem is hijacking the electrical grid, but it should be doable. The area is remote, and I'll be able to work undisturbed. I just gotta spoof one of those old mechanical meters on the site and make sure power is supplied from the nearest substation. Easy peasy. There are other problems too, but I welcome the challenge. Finally, a proper project, unlike the brain-dead assignments my professors give me. What?
The old mines, huh? A good place to hide. They're enormous. Practically half the state is filled with them. I'll need more specifics to track down a site like that.
Luckily, we have 2 more notes to look at. It's so satisfying seeing a plan come to fruition. Just think of all the engineering problems I had to solve. Hijacking the power grid, setting up wireless surveillance, figuring out the drug synthesis, even the celestial tracking. Man, what a fucking ride. Where would my life be now if she hadn't found me among all those junkies and lowlifes? When I first met her, it was as if she knew I would be there. It was as if she was looking for me all along. Finally, someone who truly saw me. Somebody who understood and respected my potential. To think that a year ago, the biggest thing on my mind was finding the right dose of amphetamines. Pyre is incredible, and we're only just on the second batch. Just imagine how powerful it can get with a perfected formula.
Not sure what to make of all this, but it sounds like Andrea was in cahoots with the Pyre dealers.
Yep.
Building some kind of secret base for them.
I just came back from the Sanctum, and I am fucking horrified. Pyre isn't what I thought it was. No, it's a conduit for something terrifying. Something indescribable. She can't know, can she? No, Faith wouldn't keep that from me. Not after everything we've been through. I have to tell her and she'll know what to do. I'll set up a meeting at Constance Hill between here and the hideout. I can't go back down in the dark alone. I can't face what I saw there.
Well, that removes any shred of doubt. Andrea Hall was Jane Doe. Sounds like something about Pyre scared the shit out of her.
Me neither.
Did that have something to do with her death?
Probably. Well, let's
Hey,
turn that
Rebecca?
off. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm done here. Gonna head out. Thanks for the help.
no problem. Did you learn anything?
Unfortunately,
I did,
yes.
but it's not looking good. Andrea was involved with some bad people. I think it's more than likely that she's Jane Doe. I'm sorry.
God damn it. I fucking knew it. I need to process this. You'll talk to the cops, right? I can't deal with them right now.
Of course. Take care of yourself, Rebecca.
You too.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Evening 5. Is day 6 the last day?
Poor
I'm pretty sure it
Andrea.
is.
What a horrible way to go.
Indeed. Can't say I envy her. We shouldn't forget that she wasn't
Stuff is
all that innocent, though.
happening.
She was helping the Pyre dealers and showing no remorse about it. On the contrary, she seemed excited as hell about it.
Until she wasn't, right? In the last note from her, it said she was scared out of her mind.
Yes. Something about Pyre freaked her out, and from the look of things, that's what got her killed.
Well, at least we know now they have a secret hideout in the mines.
Yeah. Narrowing down that location will be the final piece of the puzzle.
What about Cooper then? Did you manage to track him down?
Not quite, but I saw plenty of action nonetheless.
Copernic, huh? I wonder why he changed his name.
Okay.
He was discharged from a mental institution.
So we're getting close.
Maybe he just wanted to throw a wrench in background checks?
Yeah, I suppose that could be it. What about this Tom guy then? Do you think we can trust him?
Gotcha.
I don't know. I think so, but it's complicated. It has to do with everything we went through in 1995.
Oh, You know, we never really talked about that.
Really?
Over the years, I've started to remember things. Fragments. It wasn't just some nutty priest.
We've
was
never
it?
talked to Eileen about
No, it was something
1995.
much more sinister than that. And I think that these murders are somehow connected to it.
All the more reason to stop the soothsayer then.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Anyway, how have things been progressing here? Any luck with the phone?
Oh yeah, she
Easy
has
peasy.
Faith's
Cracked and
phone.
ready. I had a peek in the contacts, and guess who I found in there?
Andrea.
Who?
Tabitha Caldwell,
Oh.
that florist lady.
Damn. So Faith Cyrene knew her. Tabitha's involved then. She's gotta be.
Or she's an
Yeah,
unknowing.
At least her name was in Faith's
accomplice.
contact list. Whatever that implies.
I don't want to believe that Tabitha is.
The implication is fishy as hell. Let's leave it at that. Anything else?
Not that I could find,
Involved.
but you know this case better than me. Any ideas?
Well, there's this one thing. Rachel Wang mentioned this upsetting phone call.
Oh, right. Outside Eric's apartment, wasn't it? You even had the date and time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Here's the transcript.
January 14th, 4:15 p.m. Okay,
So?
got it. Lasted a couple of minutes, apparently. The number is not in the contact list. 555-059-325.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I know that number. That's the Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital.
Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun.
Well, that's easy. Probably just this Copernic guy, right? He was a known patient and in cahoots with Faith.
No, that's impossible. He was discharged last year.
And this was January. So
What if it's
someone
our
else
mom?
made that call.
Well, I guess I have a plan for tomorrow then. Tabby's garden, then Ingstrom's.
Yes, I'll stay here and look into Copernic more now that we have his original name.
Sounds good. You on the bed?
Nah, couch is fine. Sleep tight.
Eileen is so nice to us. Eileen is a rock star. Okay, probably trigger warnings for the dreams. So just get ready for something traumatic. Ew. Is that all? We've seen way worse. We've seen way worse in this game. Okay, day 6.
Rain again, huh? Let's go see if E is up yet. Morning, E.
Hey, sleep well?
Nope, but that's par for the course. You know that.
Yeah, I suppose I do. So what's on the agenda for today?
Tabitha Caldwell, first of all. She knows more than she's letting on, or she wouldn't be in the contacts of that cell phone.
Right. Just don't underestimate her. She could be dangerous. And then there's Ingstrom's, right?
Yeah. Somebody called Faith Cyrene from that place and made her throw a tantrum all up in Eric's face.
Yup. That was an odd one. Anyway, if you need some help, remember I'm only a phone call away. Plenty of minutes left on that cell phone, so you
sick.
can reach me from almost anywhere.
Ah, that's convenient. Pocket phones, huh? What's next? Robot cats? Oh, I would never. You're the best girl.
You two are just adorable.
It's possible. Because
Oh,
I did do
quiet
the
you.
ranger station
What's E gonna entertain herself with then?
pretty early.
Victor Copernic, I think.
What were we supposed to...
Yeah, sure that guy's
Well-
a fucking hoot.
Oh, you know what I mean, silly. Research. And maybe I can dig up what he tried to hide with that name
It wouldn't be
change.
letting me progress
Not
if
a
I
bad
hadn't
plan.
finished something.
Let's
so
get to it and touch
it
base
should be
tonight.
fine.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so on our agenda for day 6, Tabby's and Ingstrom's. Let's go to Tabby's first, I think. I see, yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Closed on a regular workday, huh?
Ooh, can I get in?
Let's pick this door open.
That's what I figured. Is there like an alarm system though?
Hello? Tabitha?
Immediately to the back room. Trying to keep the train on the tracks. Hey, I appreciate it. Is she dead?
Fuck.
Trigger warning. Uh-oh.
It's the mirror. The soothsayer was here.
Uh-oh.
God, I'm sorry, Tabitha. I'm so sorry.
How long has she been here? Holy.
Miscellaneous notes related to the store. Nothing out of the ordinary. Looks like Tabitha's address book. Might contain some clues. Nothing but office supplies.
You're getting your footprints all up in there.
Oh, damn. These are red side
I
flowers.
fucking
She's
knew
been growing
it.
them.
I knew it.
Something tells me I
those
just found
flowers
the key
from the
ingredient
last
to fire.
game. Yeah.
The question is, was
I've
Tabitha
been
an
telling
unwitting
you.
participant or a full-on co-conspirator? Looks like an area for wrapping gifts.
I've been telling you.
An assortment of chemicals. I don't see anything that I need. It's a bottle of ipecac syrup. If ingested, this will quickly induce vomiting. Should be useful enough to take, despite the circumstances.
Okay.
I think I found everything in here.
Yeah.
I gotta get the hell out of this place before someone sees me.
Yeah, you definitely
I'll wipe everything I touched and then call the cops from a payphone.
Dang. Victim number 6.
That poor lady. It seems everyone who has something to do with Faith Cyrene ends up dead.
What if my mom
Yes.
is
I
the
wish
person
I'd
who
pushed
called
Tabitha
her?
harder the first time we met. Maybe she'd still be alive.
It's not your fault, Kathy. At least you found some clues in there.
Yeah, I'll follow up on those now and see what I can find.
All right, I'll stick with the research. Be careful. And call me if you need me.
I will.
Okay, so let's go to Ingstrom's, I guess. Man. What? Oh, God.
Hey, what's going on? There's police tape.
Oh, shit. Nobody call you yet?
Nope.
So it's my mom.
Should they have?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but your mother, she was in a group that escaped last night.
What the hell?
A group?
Outside help. I don't have all the details, but it was organized. They disabled the cameras and everything. Our tech guys still can't get them online.
Christ. Do you know anything about the people who broke in?
No, it wasn't my shift. I just heard this morning. The cops are all over that
Then
room
I have
now.
to get out of here.
But why, Mom? This doesn't make any sense. Can I look at her file?
I'd get it right now, but you know the rules. You need a court order for that kind of thing.
For fuck's sake, Oscar, you idiots let my mom escape and I can't even see her file?
Look, it's not up to me, but we'll call you when we have an update.
You better. I don't have time to take this through the courts. I need to get her file. The papers should be somewhere in Oscar's room. Maybe I can get rid of him somehow?
Something about the water cooler. Can I, like, blasted open or something. I don't know. Something to...
Oscar's means to stay hydrated.
Oh!
An old-fashioned remedy for poisoning.
Evil. Oh my god.
Hey, that's employees only.
Geez, okay, take it easy. Well, that didn't work. Maybe if somebody could distract him.
Call Eileen. Oh, that's horrible. I don't want to do that to
Rain
Oscar.
Investigations, Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, how are things going out there?
Well, not great, and I could use your help. I'm at
I
Ingstrom's.
hate to do this
Say
to
no more.
him.
I'll be there in a jiff.
Great. Thanks, E.
Yes.
Good, you made it.
Hey, what's going on? What's with the police cars outside?
A fucking breakout, apparently.
Whoa, seriously?
Seriously, several people escaped, including Mom.
Gee, that can't be a coincidence, can it?
I doubt it. If we can get access to the patient files, maybe we can find some clues.
Sounds like a plan.
Can you distract that guy behind the desk?
Distract him? How?
I don't know. Make something up. Act dumb. I mean, be yourself.
Ha ha. I guess you'd know all about that. Hi there. Eileen Summers. I'm with the Gazette. Can I ask you some questions?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
And you said they disabled the cameras? Like that one on the ceiling?
Yeah, exactly. Our computer nerd boss here on site. Don't print that. Our head of IT, that is, he's still working on it.
Computer nerd boss.
Perfect. That's all the questions I had. Thanks, Oscar.
Anytime. So, when will this print? I gotta tell my mom.
Aw.
Me va a encantar.
He's so cute. I don't want to make him
Very soon.
sick.
Gotta go. Bye.
I love Oscar. I'm sorry, Oscar. You don't deserve this.
Any minute now.
I'm so sorry.
Ay Dios, that lunchbox must have gotten bad. Clear the way! I'm about to hurl!
That should keep him out of commission for a while.
Poor Oscar. He'll be okay,
I feel
right?
so bad.
He'll be fine. Those are legit meds. Keep watch for me, all right?
Okay.
It's locked.
Nancy Drew out here.
All right. Where do we have Sharon Evans in here? Great. That's Mom's file sorted. Perfect. Got that too. Various work-related notes. Probably just some spare work clothes. Looks like this is supposed to display surveillance feeds. Couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Cooler.
Anything else that I can see back here? It seems like that's all.
Well, it seems our boy had quite the stint at the facility. He was first admitted 13 years ago for severe
Dang.
schizophrenia. There's a veritable smorgasbord of symptoms, including hallucinations, delusions, paranoia, violent outbursts, you name it. Then last year, apparently he had some kind of unexplained, miraculous recovery. Very strange. I guess somebody fucked up big time when they released this guy. Huh, interesting. There was an audio tape in this folder, too.
Ooh,
I'll have to
okay.
listen to that. Let's see here. Huh. Apparently a Marla Stone has visited Mom multiple times in the last year. I don't recognize that name.
That's all I get from my mom's file?
I'll cross-reference the address book with my notebook. Whoa, Marla Stone is a hit.
Oh!
Huh. Faith's cell phone number is listed under that name. Does that mean Marla Stone and Faith Cyrene are the same person?
That's what I was thinking,
If they
Kathy.
are, Mom could be the mystery caller from Engstrom's that Rachel overheard. It looks like the address for Marla Stone isn't the Onyx Row apartment, though. It's some P.O. box at the library, number 14. I better go check that out.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, I got what I needed.
Nice. Meet at your office later?
Yep.
Yup. Thanks, Eileen. You're the best. This is a wild ride. For sure. Looking for
Here's number 14. Marla Stone's box. Ugh, it's locked tight.
Lockpicks? Our inventory is full.
There was a letter in there.
Okay.
It's a letter addressed to Marla Stone from a retired mining foreman. Interesting. He seems to be answering questions about obsidian veins in the mines around Cassidy. There's some kind of topographical map of the mines here, too. I'll separate it from the letter.
Yes, and then we will be cross-referencing.
Good idea. Let's see if I can find any tunnels that look like this sketch. There it is. Right next to an entrance to an old quarry. Fuck.
Okay.
I think this is it. This is where their hideout is. Only one thing left to do then. Follow up on what I found on Cooper at Engstrom's. We need to know what we're up against.
So I need to listen to this tape, which I assume I can do at my office?
It says Session 12. I found this along with Cooper's file at Engstrom's. I should be able to listen to this at my office.
My radio doubles as a tape player. Of course it does. All right. This may be our last big piece of evidence before we, like, really get into in-game stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to cancel your walking path there, Kathy. Just trying to close your bag.
Hypnosis session number 12, patient Victor Kopernik, Dr. Alan Bloom conducting the session. Victor, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you, Dr. Bloom.
Okay, Victor. I want us to go back to the forest. Can we do that?
Yes, I'm in the woods. I'm in uniform. A work day like any other. Pleasant weather. This is nice. No people.
Very good, Victor. Now take me forward to when you start to feel that something is amiss.
Okay. I've wounded a stag. I'm tracking him. He's run off the beaten path. There's a strange smell mixed up with the iron of the blood. Probably nothing. I need to catch up with him before dark.
I don't like his
there
voice.
He is, finally, collapsed in a clearing. Red flowers all around him. What a neat display. Wait. A sinkhole. That's not on the map.
Obsidian.
They look like polished rocks. He speaks. What is he saying, Victor? I have made a great sacrifice, and you must offer up a piece of yourself in return. Fair is fair, I suppose. I've turned into a little boy now. My uniform is too big for me. The stag is so close, I can feel his breath on my face. See my reflection in his eyes. What does it look like my reflection is screaming? It hurts. Something
Ew.
crawling in my head.
What?
Coming loose.
Ugh.
No, no! The eye! The eye! Addendum, Dr. Alan Bloom speaking. The hypnosis session was terminated following a traumatic breakdown. The patient had to be sedated and restrained.
Yikes.
That was Conwell Woods he was describing, wasn't it? Where everything happened to us
That's what
in
it sounds
95?
like.
Yeah, it sure sounded like it.
That confirms what I learned just now. Before he ended up at Engstrom's, Kopernik worked as a ranger in Conwell County.
Well, damn good work, E. Let me fill you in on everything else I found.
Ooh, boy. Evening.
I can't believe it. We actually know where these awful people are now.
Yes, we have to confront them tonight. If they've got Mom, God knows what they'll do to her.
Just the two of us? I know it's the right thing to do, but maybe we should try to get more help.
Some backup would be great, but, I mean, who could we trust with something like this?
The librarian.
Hold that thought. I'll get it.
You can always trust your local library.
Detective Rain, we need to talk.
Someone's got impeccable timing. Come on in, buddy.
Oh, hello there. How do you do? I'm Tom Ward.
Eileen Summers. Kathy told me about you. Thanks for looking out for her yesterday.
Don't thank me yet. I overheard something about the two of you needing backup.
You've got good
Not
ears,
so
my
fast,
friend.
Tom. You have a lot of questions to answer.
Very well. We have some time.
First of all, how did you become the Crimson One?
Oh, that's a long and painful story.
I'm sure it is.
Just give me the broad strokes then.
Well, let's just say I suffered a great personal tragedy. I had nothing to lose and nothing to live for. And I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Conwell Woods.
Conwell Woods
In
sucks.
that moment of weakness, the old god seized me and wrapped me in that red velvet prison.
That's
And
what
there
I call red
remained
velvet cake too.
Until your blaze offered an escape.
An escape? How?
It's difficult to explain, but the fire weakened the old god enough for me to break free from his influence.
So what? You're back to your former self now?
As far as I can tell, yes. It's as if that horrific night in Conwell Woods never
Hey,
happened.
I don't like red velvet cake.
Tell me about your former master then. The one the church revered as the old god?
He is the great I, the evoker behind the curtain, the
It's just
master
fancy
of the
chocolate.
malleable.
The malleable?
That's the realm you entered in 1995. The shifting depths powered by the red flowers.
So what happened when I burned them all?
You cut off the old god from our world and cauterized the threshold to the malleable. He was weakened in the process, allowing me to slip out of the suit and escape.
This is crazy.
What is the old god exactly?
I wish I knew. He isn't human, I know that much. He doesn't have a name. In fact, the concept of names is completely foreign to his kind.
And he's bound to this malleable place?
It seems so, but I can't say for certain. It is possible that he is the malleable incarnate.
What does he want then?
He should be called evil, for he did heinous things. but I believe he is simply a curious, reckless, powerful entity with no grasp of human morality.
I don't know.
A child playing with ants.
It's
if you
giving
will.
evil. It's giving evil. This is funny. We're at the whims of a supernatural entity behaving like a 4-year-old with an empathy disorder. I wonder if this is a situation where there's a correct dialogue option. We're gonna find out.
You want us to sympathize with the bad guys? Are you gearing up for that double cross after all?
Of course, Detective Rain. I'm just waiting for the right moment to stab you in the back.
Sarcasm.
In any case, for many years the old god used me as the Crimson One to bring people into his sphere of influence so he could see what makes them tick.
So that's why people started disappearing and going crazy?
Yes. Then things took a turn for the worse when the church entered the picture. When Price the Elder, Father Bill, found the threshold in the sinkhole, and the malleable began to be used for their fanatical practices.
So Father Bill was corrupted by the old god?
If anything, they corrupted each other.
Interesting.
I watched as the old god assumed a role of divine authority, aligned with Father Bill's zealous ideas of penance and contrition.
So where does the soothsayer come in? You think the killings are related to the old god?
Yes. I believe that whoever is committing these murders is trying to restore the threshold to the malleable.
How would they even do that?
Through ritualistic killings. Obsidian is a material with mystical properties and intimately linked to the old god's power.
Wait, isn't that supposed to be the red flowers?
One does not exclude the other, and when combined, both of these elements have an even greater potency.
That makes sense. I found indications that the bad guys have been cultivating red scythes, probably to make pyre with, right?
Oh, yes. That's been my working theory for some time now. As for what motivates these villains, I cannot say.
Well, we did discover that one of our prime suspects, Victor Cooper, used to work as a ranger in Conwell County.
There you have it. He must have come into contact with the threshold in Conwell Woods, and the old god sank his claws into him.
Makes sense. What about Cyrene, then?
Is that the scarred woman? I've come across descriptions of her, but never a surname.
That's her. She calls herself Faith Cyrene.
I wish I could provide some insight, but I've learned very little of her.
All right. I also wonder why the heck these people may have broken Mom out.
Both Cooper and Sharon were at Engstrom's at the same time. They must have had some contact there.
Had to.
I guess so. Regardless, if she's with these people, Mom is in serious fucking trouble.
Agreed. I'd go as far as to say mortal peril.
Great.
Another thing, Tom. You mentioned a planetary conjunction?
Ah, yes. When Saturn and Venus meet, the planes align and the malleable draws close.
Excellent.
So that's when you think the bad guys will try to reestablish this threshold?
When does that happen?
That's what I fear, yes. At that moment, the conditions will be ideal.
Is that tonight?
When does this event occur exactly?
Oh, Meadow mentioned that before. It should be about 6 hours from now, give or take.
All right, shit. Guess we're on the clock.
Indeed. So how about it, Detective Rain? Shall we work together?
I guess we don't really have a choice.
What do you say, Kathy? 3 is a good number, isn't it?
Wait. Oh, I thought that we were going to be able to say no.
Sure, why not? We all have 6 hours
I thought
to
we
live
actually
anyway.
had a choice.
Oh, let's not succumb to gloom already.
Yeah. I guess we better make a plan.
In case we lose contact, these radios should come in handy.
Okay.
Good. Only one gun between the 3 of us, though? I guess I better not miss.
At least we've got the element of surprise in our favor.
I wouldn't be so sure. Andrea's notes mentioned a wireless surveillance system.
Underground, those signals would likely be sent on a narrow low-band frequency.
Okay, can we disrupt that somehow?
I think so. I should be able to modify one of those radios to briefly jam the video
Love
feed.
it. What would we do
Perfect.
without Eileen?
You got a car, Tom?
I do. You take the lead. We will follow.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Big stuff. Big stuff happening here. I've got chills.
All right. This should be it. Better move carefully.
Kathy's scared.
As expected, we've got a camera. Better not stay in view for long.
Have we done the whole radio altering thing?
That door must lead deeper into the complex. It's the radio that Tom gave me. Eileen. All right, the coast is clear. Let's go.
I'm kind of nervous. I'm like a little scared.
A surveillance room.
Jackpot. Looks empty. Let's check it out.
You two go ahead. I'll scout the rest of this tunnel.
I still don't trust
idea.
him.
I'll be with
I
you
don't
in a sec.
know. I don't like him going off alone.
Got anything?
No Cooper, no Sharon. I've got somebody that could be Faith Cyrene, though.
Show me.
Right here.
Yeah, I think that's her. Any idea how to get to that room?
Nope. There's no map or layout anywhere.
I'll bring Tom and look for her. You stay here and keep an eye on the monitors.
Okay, call me on the radio if you need me.
Will do. Oh, and
Yeah?
in case something happens to me and Mom's here, you'll get her out, right?
Don't talk like that, Kathy.
Promise, Eileen.
Okay, I promise.
What if Kathy dies at the end
Keep
of this?
that radio on.
That'd be crazy. Anything's possible, though.
Just some scribbles from when the mine was
Hello,
active.
Billy. Welcome in. We're at the very end of this game, so if you don't want spoilers, you better hit that lurk. But if you want to hang out for the
Looks like the
spoilies,
tunnel splits here.
we're glad to have you.
Not sure which path leads to Faith. Looks like it splits off here.
Yes. I'll take this path. You go straight. Any sign
He's
of trouble
making
will
me
connect on the
nervous.
radio.
I don't know if I can
Fine.
trust.
Take this at least.
Your famous electric weapon. What an honor.
Don't read too much into it, you
Famous?
weirdo.
I'll try. Be careful.
Nothing good ever happens when people split up. Who is this?
Took you long enough. I'm here to avenge my friend. Murderer. I may have killed your friend. But you killed my world. No. It can't be.
Who is that?
You're her. My doppelganger.
What?
Thought you'd won back then, did you? In the burning woods. So you escaped from that place? The Malleable?
How is that
Oh.
possible?
I've been to hell and
Not
back.
Big Daddy.
And Big Daddy, he is very, very angry with you.
Not Big Daddy.
He'll return soon, thanks to us. And when he arrives, he will tear you from limb to limb. Whatever you're planning, you won't live long enough to see it. This is for Lucas, bitch.
Don't you dare harm my child, Vixen!
No.
No, Mom, you've got it all wrong. Victor, get your useless hide over here.
Oh,
It's not what you
no.
think, Mom. She's fooling you.
Enough lies.
This is all very bad.
Kathy, come in. God, were those shots?
We're on top of it. Stay where you are, E.
Okay, just be careful.
I 100% guarantee that I will die at least once in this situation.
That's some god-awful aim, buddy! Do they let any idiot be a ranger these days?
Oh, you little bitch! Just you wait.
Some kind of vapor is leaking out of the pipe there.
Can I shoot it? Keypad.
That valve must control the pressure in those pipes, but it's quite far from my position. Tom, you okay back there?
Unharmed. We should strategize before this goon gets the drop on us.
I want him to do that, maybe.
Hey, Tom, come in. Over.
I hear you. Over.
Could you make a run for that valve?
I'll do my best. Cover me. I'll make a move shortly after we hang up.
Will do. Tom is about to go for the valve.
Oh,
get ready. Oh, fuck!
Whoops. How do I get ready?
Should have stayed locked up in the...
What up?
Hey, Tom, come in.
I hear...
Could you make... Will do.
Okay, close.
Tom is about...
How do I get ready?
Thinking Mom... Oh, fuck!
Okay. How do I make her stand? You know? Or like move?
Hey, Tom?
I hear you.
Could you make...
I'll do my best.
Will do. Tom is... For that... Tom is...
What do I do? Liv, you got those hints open? Any ideas?
For that open door, maybe? I don't think it matters right now.
Hold, please.
Victor came out of there. There's no way I can reach... We need some way... Hey, Tom? Come in. Over.
I hear you. Over.
Yeah, valve wheel, but I need to know how to cover him when he goes for it, because he keeps getting killed.
Could you make a run for that valve?
I'll do my best. Cover me. I'll make a move shortly after we hang up.
Will do. Tom is about to go for the...
She says I have to get ready, and then no matter what I click on, she won't move. So how do I get ready is the question.
Hey, Tom? Come in. Over.
I hear you. Over.
Drag. Oh, that's
you make a run for that
silly
valve?
because I'm already holding it, but okay. Thank you.
Cover me. I'll make a move shortly after we hang up.
Will do.
That's really goofy because I was already holding the revolver, so.
That bastard.
Yes, but let's not celebrate just yet. We've got the advantage, but we better not dawdle.
Okay. Elevator? Thank you, Liv, for your help.
Looks like this thing needs a special key.
Let's call Eileen.
Hey, Eileen, come in. Over.
I'm here. I saw you on the monitor. Great job. Over.
She's
Yeah,
so
thanks.
proud.
It got a bit hairy there, but we've sent him packing. Let's talk. Hey, you have a view of the keypad in here from that camera on the ceiling, right?
Yeah? Why?
Well, can you rewind the footage and check what code they used?
Oh, great idea. Give me a minute.
Excellent.
I found the right spot, but I can only see the first 3 digits.
Okay.
599.
All right, I can work with that.
I guess. I guess so. That's
all for now.
599. Fully guessed. Which maybe was what you're supposed to do.
Let's go.
But I feel pretty good about that.
Wait. He's near. The Dark One. The Great Eye.
All the more reason to stop the bad guys. Come on.
I cannot.
No.
I'm sorry.
Tom.
I was barely able to escape him the last time.
For fuck's sake. Pull yourself together. I need your help.
This is me pulling myself together. Believe me. I hoped I could resist. Take this.
What is that?
Well, gee, I'm saved.
This isn't the time for quips. You are holding a selenite seal.
Selenite, that is
It has
good.
purifying properties said to be able to expel evil spirits.
It's true.
Sounds like a lot of wild conjecture to me.
I don't
It is
know,
not.
dude. I would
Trust
take
me.
it.
Keep it close. You will know when to use it. Now, go. Stop them. Save your mother.
Damn it, she's here. Move aside, Mom. She's the fake one. She's the imposter.
She's the fake one? She stopped at nothing to get me out of that torture chamber. That's what a real daughter does.
Okay, this is gonna be a right answer type of thing. Mom, no! She gives you what you need. It's where you needed to be. She only broke you out to use you, and you're playing right into her hands.
No, it's not. A real daughter doesn't give you what you want. She gives you what
It's
you
not
need.
the middle one, I don't think.
Oh, spare me your tough love bullshit. You think you know better than your own mother? What I need is someone who shows up and actually gives a fuck.
Okay. She's just saying what you want to hear. When have I ever done what you want? No questions asked. I care, but there's a limit to how much shit I can take.
Think about it. When have I ever done what you want? No questions asked.
Well, I thought you'd changed.
We convinced her. That
I
was
thought
easy.
You had become the daughter I wanted.
I wish. We've always been like this.
Don't put your gun
you
away.
And I, at odds with one another. And as painful as that is, I think it will always be part of our story. I'm too proud to ever beg for help. You know that. But, Mom, this time I really need you to be there for me. I really need you to see me.
The voice acting is so good.
I don't understand.
Well, I guess that's that. Drop the gun, bitch, or I'll paint the floor with Mom's throat. Let her go. This is between us.
Oh no.
Petty fools, with your pointless little feuds. We are on the cusp of a glorious transformation!
Victor, you fucking idiot, it's too early. It won't be stable.
Quiet, Tulpa. You are nothing but a lowly familiar. The fire in my veins will bind the threshold, once and for all. And our two worlds will become as one.
Okay, scary. Oh my gosh. Not this. Not this again. Not this underground stuff. Are we gonna go to the malleable? Okay, we finished day 6. It seems like we are indeed in the malleable.
No, not again. I've beat this place before. I can do it again. Everything is out of tune. Various things, all decrepit and ruined.
Is this, the apartment? Faith's apartment,
Nothing useful, just a terrible smell. More moving machinery. Everything shifting, everything malleable. It's a box with 3 locks requiring 3 keys. Looks like an altar. Is the box a gift? Or some kind of trap?
What else can I click on? Cogs.
The cogs again. I'm back in the machine. The bathtub is drained. There's no way back from where I came.
What is this? Hallway? Oh, this is taking me to the hallway.
Well, well, well.
Is that her right
Look
there?
what crawled out of the gutter.
Yes.
Ready for a world of pain? The malleable will make you squirm, and I've got a front row seat. When I get through this door, you'll be the one in a world of pain, soothsayer. Soothsayer, huh? Don't give me too much credit. For all his faults, that deranged psycho Victor managed to stab 3 out of 6. Deranged is an understatement. Sacrificing himself like that. You think that was deliberate? No. That was just a stupid overdose. That idiot couldn't even follow a simple plan. Stabbing women was more his strong suit. Mommy issues, I'm sure. What a brute. Unlike him, I kill with finesse. It takes cunning to murder someone by a fall, to burn them alive, hang them by a noose. Why'd you even do it like that? You should know. You're the one who taught me. What are you on about? I never killed anyone. Don't make me laugh. In 1995, you left a trail of corpses in your wake. Wait, are you talking about the monsters in the malleable? They're not fucking monsters. They think, they feel, they suffer. And you stabbed them, pushed them down a pit, burned everything, did this to my face. What I've brought to the world is justice.
Dang.
So, wait, hanging the deacon? That was because of how Isaac Price died in jail? Penny finally dropped, huh? Good for you.
Wow, okay. I don't even remember how many people died in the first game. Was it 6? Or was there a 7th?
So you basically use these murders to enact your own little revenge fantasy. Oh, but they were so much more
Maybe she
than
intends for
that.
me to be the 7th.
Each sacrifice for Mr. Burgundy brought us closer to the old god's awakening. So you're just Mr. Burgundy's obedient pet, are you? Aw, jealous. We both know you never stop longing for a daddy of your own. Poor broken girl, always searching for a new daddy to take you away. And oopsie, I took one from you, didn't I? That old fat pile of misery on the roof. You actually cared about him, didn't you? Yes, I cared. And you'll fucking pay for what you did. Oh, we'll see about that. At least you never got to slit Mom's throat, you unhinged freak. That was a ruse, you imbecile. I would never actually hurt her. I love her like you never could. I'd go to the ends of the earth for her.
Hard to believe.
Why do you think I broke her out of that fucking death trap?
To trap me.
For some demented, selfish reason, I bet. I don't trust a word coming out of your mouth. You really don't know anything. I'm tired of this. You go and have a nice torment, bitch. Come back here, you coward!
Okay.
I can't find a way to open that door. There's no choice but to explore this place. There were no buttons in the elevator, but it took me here.
Okay.
Looks like a stack of newspaper articles. Shit.
Ew. Potential trigger warning.
Huh? What's this around my neck?
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah. It tightens when I try to remove it.
Can I cut it? Do I have anything in my inventory? Are we in the library?
My God.
Yikes.
Kathy Rain, judgment awaits.
Ben Townsend? Is that you?
Benedict Townsend is with God. I was made in his image.
This
Now,
is freaking
heed these
dark,
words.
man.
Enlightenment leads to mercy, ignorance to doom. You may approach the first altar.
What, this one?
State the sacrificial pattern.
Oh, somebody has told me this before. This was, okay. First one was stabbed. Second one was pushed. Third one was hung, and then this one was burned alive. Like that?
State the sacrificial pattern.
Is this not it?
A knife-like shape.
Were the dates wrong? The first one was the stab victim. Wait. Debut kill. Wait. Oh, Victor did this one. Faith did this one. Faith did this one. And also did this one. Are the dates wrong? Okay, the burn was April 25th. April 4th. March 12th. February 12th. So they are in order. So how is this wrong? I might need the guide again. Because I remember Tom, one of the notes that he sent us was referring to this puzzle, but I don't think I wrote that down, and I don't have it in my inventory anymore. Yeah.
State the sacrificial pattern.
Is this what you're talking? Oh, press back. Oh, I see.
You have passed.
Thank you.
Proceed to the second tribulation.
I thought it was just gonna automatically tell me that I got it right. Okay.
Order the vocations of the sacrificed souls.
The first was a nurse. Second was Eric. What did he do? Postman. Third. Fourth. Fifth and sixth. Wait, bonsai.
You have succeeded. The final trial awaits. State the sequence of the sacraments in the ritual.
Full syringe, eye, mirror. I'm assuming this would be...
You have failed.
Okay, yeah, okay.
The news comes next.
That was like a
as
wild
it did
guess.
for me.
Sorry, Kathy. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe the eye comes last? I feel like I'm close. Or does the mirror go last? Okay, close your eyes and ears if you don't want to see the fail sequence again.
You have failed.
Sorry. The last thing he saw before the sweet release of death was the great eye. Okay, so it looks like intoxication, mirror, eye, and then death.
An indentation.
Intoxication, mirror, eye. Did I do this already? I don't remember.
Rejoice in your righteousness, Kathy Rain.
Did it.
You have seen our plight and grasped the breadth of our sacrifice. Go with God's blessing.
Looks like I can release the ropes here.
Is that mercy? I am unconstricted.
What happened to you, Ben?
The Dark One tricked me. Put a taint in my drink, dulled my senses, made me obedient. I failed to see the devil in her eyes until the noose was chafing on my skin. But her betrayal was only the fleeting conclusion of a life filled with pain and loss. A childhood forever tainted by abuse, neglect, and utter abandonment. Alas, the sorrow in this heart granted no respite until its final mournful beat.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
You are blameless, Minda, but be aware that the malleable is far from done with you. The only way to emerge victorious is by defeating The true enemy. The one who assumed and grasped beyond his station.
Who are you talking about?
Sadly, I'm not allowed to say. This wretched shell cannot defy its creator, as certain boundaries are out of my reach. But take this before I depart for the void.
What if this is all tied to Kathy? And she has to die before all of this can be over.
He gave me a key. I should move on. There's nothing more for me to do on this floor. Neat rows and columns of what looks like unmarked graves.
Can I go down the elevator? I'm assuming I can do elevator. And maybe it'll take me to a different floor? Yeah. This looks like the lobby of... Ew!
Sarah.
No, I'm not... Eric?
Sarah! I'll get you out!
Oh gosh. Oh, can I move? Oh, I can. Okay.
Something made him stop here. It seems this area is safe.
Okay. Shard. Gravestone.
There's only a single word on the stone. Sarah. There's also a round indentation where something could fit.
Can I pick them all up? Okay. I think I need to pick all those up and, like, reform them somehow. Is he gonna scream at me again? No. Gotta go fast.
There's only a single word. It's a cracked burial urn. The shards fused together, repairing the urn.
What's that familiar, warm light? Bring the vessel, please. I remember now. Sarah was the beginning, not the end.
What happened, Eric?
I spiraled, and then that scarred harpy found me. Oh, the drugs she brought. Oh, how well they fit in the holes my rotting love left behind. Pyre was the worst of them. It drilled through skin, flesh, and bone, cut so deep it started to scratch the soul. And now, that broken spirit fuels the malleable.
I need your help, Eric. How do I leave this place?
If I knew I wouldn't be here. I can feel the pain in every inch of this wretched body. But soon, the iron chain will grant me blissful oblivion, and I'll crawl back into the womb of the machine.
Ow.
Boarded up and nailed shut. Boarded up and nailed shut.
Is there anything else I can see in here? This is also...
The stairs are completely...
Yeah.
The stair...
Can I put this back?
Huh. I can suddenly... There was another key in the urn. I'll grab that before I put it back.
Great. Wow, this is crazy.
I guess it's time...
That was an easy one. I imagine they won't all be that easy. I'm gonna close my office door. Fire pit, valve.
Andrea?
You did this to me.
No, that was Faith. I'm not her.
I need you to feel what I feel.
I don't want to.
I need you to burn.
No, I don't want to. Oh gosh. Shoot. Okay. Oh, freak. Okay, this is probably gonna happen several times before I figure this out. Is that gonna be enough? Does not seem like it. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. I'm kind of surprised I got that as quickly as I did.
For a time. Hurry, before the malevolence returns.
Andrea, I'm sorry for what happened to you.
Don't be. The burned girl is dead and at peace.
So you're not her?
No. I am a tulpa.
Thought form.
Thought form.
Crisco Stick, thanks so much for the resub.
That I am a sentient construct
thank you.
based on Andrea Hall. An animated piece of the malleable.
Why were you created then?
Because of my significance to you. Or rather, your twin. The one who calls herself Faith Cyrene.
So Faith's presence here created you?
Yes. I was the victim of her greatest betrayal. And the fiery Punisher is my role to play.
You seem more coherent than the other constructs I've encountered in the malleable.
I was made in the burned girl's image, and she had the most brilliant mind.
Oh,
she just had one fatal flaw.
And what was that?
Love.
Grilled cheese tomato
That
soup.
old cliche.
Thanks, baby.
She was in love with Faith Cyrene?
Take Cole with you.
Tragic, isn't it? Even now, knowing all the suffering, I can feel a deep longing to be close to her.
Grilled cheese.
Even if it would mean to be consumed by her flames again and again and again.
That's horrible. None of you had to die. If I hadn't unleashed Faith all those years ago, none of this would have happened.
Those are dangerous thoughts in the
is
malleable.
right.
Strength of spirit is the only commodity here, and doubt means death.
Help me then. What am I really up against and how do I fight it?
All I can say is, Mr. Burgundy and Faith Cyrene are both deluded, ascribing their own selfish motivations to the old god. They fail to see that they cannot understand the unfathomable, and that will be their undoing.
What does that even mean? How can I leave this place?
I'm sorry, but I cannot say, and I must leave soon. This existence is unbearable for me.
Please, not yet. I have so many questions. I'm not sure I can do this alone.
I have faith in you, Kathy Rain. Trust in your own truth, and I know that you will live to see another dawn.
There she goes. Okay. Did she give me another key? No.
There's something in the fire pit.
There it is.
There was another key inside.
Great. And I only needed 3, right? For that lockbox upstairs? I'm pretty sure that's the case.
The elevator took me back here.
Yep, okay.
It's a box with...
I've got 3 keys. Key of communion, key of lament, and key of reason. And what's inside?
Lucas's revolver.
Mmm.
Only 1 bullet in it, though. Better make it count.
Great.
Time to end this.
Collected a sacred weapon.
It wasn't supposed to go like this. Oh, thank God you're here, Mr. B. Help me. I've done everything you asked for. I killed all those people for you, just like you wanted.
There, little thrall. It will soon be over. Alas, your time has come.
But you promised. You said I'd be the one. That the old god would... That he would make me prime. That he'd make me the real one.
Hush now. With the sacred power I carry within, I consecrate you, and I bless you. It is time, Kathy Rain. Vengeance is yours.
You want me to do your dirty work for you? Take out your own trash, Isaac. Everything she did was because of you. You were the one behind the murders.
Of course, as was my duty. I am ever the old god's servant. Every sacrifice made his voice clearer, his will more tangible. Soon, his dormant spirit will be ready to emerge from the confines of my flesh form. And his glory will be greater than ever before. Now, stop this bickering and fulfill your destiny. End her life and avenge your friend.
Oh, I have 1 more bullet. Shouldn't I kill him, though?
I can't. The gun is empty.
Oh.
I loaded the bullet in the empty chamber.
Thank you for telling me, Kathy.
No. I'm not gonna do what you want. You feed on the misery of others. I know who the true enemy is.
You fool. Nothing from the malleable can harm me.
Oh, I don't doubt that. It just so happens I brought a little present with me.
That insolent betrayer slipped you something, didn't he?
Goodbye, Isaac.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, who's this?
The limb of man met his end.
If any of my mods can skip this ad coming up, that would be great. Do a little snooze for me.
A twisted, wrung-out malice. Run.
If not, that's also okay.
The parasitic shades of the pulpiteers. Progenitor, progeny, have played out their parts. I grieve your present lack of voice. But in places like this, the air is not really
The voice?
air.
The voice is giving, like, deep southern
This
creature.
has been a discordant threshold dwelling. When things are out of tune, everyone suffers. Consecutive translation errors, distorted directives, clad in fervor and fallacy. I come from a soul of rigid static.
That's okay,
on
Liv,
an
no worries.
endless black plane. A realm of nothing but cold and profound loneliness. Curiosity summoned me here, but it is time for me to depart. Meanwhile, a sense of obligation for your utilization.
Travel liquid.
I hold your hue in great esteem, for the red is strong in you. You may proceed.
Okay.
Fuck. I can't believe I'm still breathing. I gotta hurry. This whole place is about to come down.
Let's go. Let's go, girl. Twitch is always giving you problems, Liv. I'm so sorry.
Did we win?
I think so.
The threshold has been sealed shut. For good, we can hope.
Catherine,
Yes, Mom?
I'd like to go home now.
I don't think they'll let you, Mom.
That's not what I meant. Back to the facility.
She's like, I realize that
That's
I am a little
probably
bit
for the best.
crazy. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing if it doesn't let you skip ads on mobile. Because I would have had to, like, tab out of the game to snooze it. Eviction notice.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
So, you can probably tell what happened.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Kathy.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
I realize that. Is there something you want to ask me?
This is already humiliating enough, E.
Maybe. But I need you to ask me properly.
Hey, fair.
Come on, E.
Ask.
Did you hear what I just said?
Eileen?
Yes?
Can I please stay with you for a while?
Of course you can. You're my friend, and I love you.
I love Eileen. Eileen deserves the world. Watch me name my firstborn child after Eileen.
So, you really died for nothing, huh? All that evidence buried under tons of rubble. And the reward goes bye-bye. But hey, look on the bright side.
She is the goat.
At least the cops didn't pin your murder on me. Fan-fucking-tastic, eh?
Miss Rain?
Let me guess. The debt collector? You must be here for my organs.
Not quite. Bill Davenport, Esquire.
I love his voice.
I'm the executor of Mr. Longhorn's estate.
Good for you, buddy. I guess you'll be spending plenty of time with Lucas's sons, huh? Enjoy hanging out with those juvenile assholes.
I would, if that was part of my mandate. However, the wishes stated in Mr. Longhorn's will were different.
You're kidding.
No, you fucking didn't.
You're
I
kidding.
think we can take care of that medical debt for you. And more.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, there are tears in
Thank
my
you,
eyes right now.
Lucas.
Stop. Stop, you're kidding. I'm literally crying. He literally saw her as a daughter. And she didn't even team up with him. That is so sad. What the heck? I love these games. They're so good. Do we think there's gonna be a third one? Or is that all for Kathy? That was so good. So dark at the end, as you would expect from a Kathy Rain game, but dang. Amazing. A round of applause for the developers, for the voice actors, for the story writers. I mean, come on. Come on. Standing ovation. This was so good. So good. And with that, it's time to say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, it's been a hell of a ride. If you'd like to catch me live sometime, you can find me on Twitch. There's a link in the description underneath this VOD. You can click on that and follow me for notifications about when I go live. Or you can continue watching the VODs exclusively on my YouTube channel if you subscribe. Either way, I'll love you so much. If you want to see the VODs for the first Kathy Rain game, I also have those available to watch. If you'd like to know some Kathy Rain lore, all of that is already on the channel. So feel free to go back in time, watch those. And with all that being said, I'll see you next time. Bye.